There are many circumstances where the analyst wants to filter out some cases before executing the statistical procedures. For example, he or she may be interested only in a certain group of the whole population: women, respondents over 40, employees who earn less than $30,000 yearly, etc. Another example, when the researcher wants to remove the outliers before the analysis. The SPSS program has a filtering facility that allows us to keep for the analysis only the cases of interest, excluding the others. In this lesson, we are going to use the employee data file. Please see lesson 3 for details on this database. Let's suppose we are interested to study the managers group only. So the variable used for filtering will be JobCat. Let's see how it's coded. We double click here and then here. So the codes are 1 for clerical employees, 2 for custodial employees, and 3 for managers. So we want to select only those employees who have the code 3. In other words, the managers. To do so, I have to go here in the data menu and click the Select Cases option. Now I select this second option if condition is satisfied and press the button If to open a new dialog box. In this window here, I am going to introduce my filtering condition. To do so, I select the variable here, employment category, and enter it here. Or I can simply type its name, JobCat, from my keyboard. So the value of the variable JobCat must be equal to 3, the managers group. That's all. It's a simple condition. Now I can press the Continue button and the button OK. Let's go back to our database. As you can notice, all the employees who are not managers are excluded from any further analysis. For example, this employee is a clerical employee, 1. He was excluded. You notice this slash. The first employee is a manager, so he was not excluded. So all the employees, all the cases that were excluded from the analysis present these slashes here. Of course, we can use multiple conditions for our selection. If we want to keep only the clerical employees and the managers, so 2 categories, clerical and managers, we'll enter the following condition. Back to Data, Select Cases, If, and here we add the second condition, or JobCat. I will enter it from my keyboard. JobCat equal to 1. So we are only interested in the employees who are either managers or clerical. Continue again. OK. So all the employees who are not managers or clerical, for example, this employee is a custodial employee, so he was filtered out. You notice this slash. Only the managers and the clerical employees are kept in the database. Now, if we want to continue the analysis on the whole sample and not on some particular group, we go to Data, Select Cases again, and here select back the first option, All Cases. Now we press OK, and all the slashes disappeared. So now we are sure that all the employees, all the cases will be included in our analysis. Now let's see how we can use a continuous variable to select cases. Let's suppose we are interested in the employees who earn more than $50,000 yearly. In this case, we will define the selection criterion this way. Go back to Data, Select Cases. I will press here Reset to start over. Select again if condition is satisfied. The button If. Here from my keyboard I will enter the name the filtering variable, its salary, the current salary, and the salary must be greater than 50,000. That's all. Now I press continue, then OK. As a result, all the employees who make less than $50,000 yearly were filtered out. For example, this person has a salary of only $40,000 a year, so he was filtered out. Finally, we can tell the program the number of the rows we want to filter out. This is useful when we want to remove the extreme values. For example, let's suppose that for some reason we want to eliminate rows 5 and 7. In this case, we will enter the following filtering condition: data, select cases again, press reset to start over, press again if condition is satisfied, if. Now we have to enter a special variable, a system variable, starting with $ and case number. So the case number must be different from 5 and also the case number, the same system variable, must be different from 7. So the program will keep for the analysis all the cases which have not the IDs 5 and 7. Let's press continue, then again OK. Let's see the result. Only the rows 5 and 7 were filtered out. All the other rows, all the other cases will be included in the analysis. Okay, that will be all about selecting cases. See you in the next lesson. Goodbye.